So this past weekend, I decided it was finally time to impress my in-laws. My wife has been raving about my cooking skills. She's a big fan of my microwaved ramen with a twist, the twist being sriracha, so I figured, why not go all out and make brunch? I told everyone I'd be serving eggs Benedict, which I'd never actually made before, but how hard could it be? It's just eggs, some sauce, English muffins, and Canadian bacon. Easy, right? I even woke up early, put on my best apron, the one that says "Kiss the cook, he needs it," and set the table like we were expecting royalty. Things started going sideways almost immediately. The poached eggs looked less like elegant white orbs and more like the ghosts of eggs past. The hollandaise sauce, which the internet swore was foolproof, separated faster than my will to impress and my self-esteem. I tried to whisk it back together while my father-in-law watched silently, his face unreadable except for the single eyebrow that kept rising higher with every splash of yellow on the countertop. My mother-in-law offered to help, but I insisted I had it under control, right as the English muffins decided to go from lightly toasted to carbonized hockey pucks in the blink of an eye. Determined not to let brunch slip away, I attempted to plate everything nicely, covering the charred muffins with a generous ladle of what could only be described as runny scrambled egg with a side of lemony butter soup. The Canadian bacon, which I'd accidentally left in the oven, now possessed the texture of a flip-flop. My wife tried to be supportive and took a bite, immediately reaching for her water glass with the urgency of someone putting out an internal fire. My in-laws, bless them, tried to be polite, but it was clear that their forks were mostly rearranging things rather than consuming them. Finally, my father-in-law put down his fork, looked me dead in the eye, and said, "Well, son, I've had a lot of eggs Benedict in my day, but I think you've just introduced me to eggs Benny don't."